Greetings, agents. Today we're going to review another True Patriot build. This one is very interesting. It probably could work with Hollywood. Uh, However, I've found this very fun. So let's take a quick look at the build. We'll start with the stats, of course. So our stats is 40% crit chance with 110% crit damage. I've looked at this from different points of view, from crit chance and stuff, going back and forth. You want at least 100% crit damage. In this particular case, the best we could do was 40% crit chance, 110% crit damage. Other than that, if you're in a group and someone's got Coyote's Mask, that'll help you get you the additional crit chance to get to at least 50%. However, you will not be disappointed at 40%. Going to our build, we are using the Grenader for our signature weapon. This is important because within that specialization we'll have a higher explosive damage. We are going to use Merciless. You can use Ruthless, it is the same weapon. However, let's talk quickly about this. I am only expertise level 12, no big deal. You will not. It will still perform at a high level. An amazing reload time of 1.21 seconds. Alright, our talent is Binary Trigger. Essentially, at 7 stacks, shooting an enemy deals 500% amplified damage and creates an explosion at 7 meters, dealing another 500% weapon damage, consuming all the stacks. Our secondary weapon, of course, is going to be our LMG. This is really nice. We have 145 rounds in the magazine. Mine has rate of fire. You could put whatever attribute you want on there. I like the 5% rate of fire. It kind of helps with getting that nice fast blast of rounds. Our talent, of course, is Frenzy with 3% rate of fire and 3% weapon damage for 9 seconds for every 10 bullets we have in our magazine, which is really nice when you have a 145 round magazine. This will allow us to spread the debuffs for True Patriot a lot easier. Alright, for our modifiers, we are using Say Cheese. This is really nice. It doesn't really give us any true benefits other than blinding the opponent, but the range on the blind is really amazing when you're popping out the shield at level 5. Stepping Stone, Keep Out, and Rupert's Tear. Alright, for our mask, we are using the True Patriot Helm. We are going to do that with a crit chance attribute and a crit chance mod. We are leveraging the Ninja Backpack. That'll allow us to unlock an additional tier from our brand set and our gear set. We definitely want to use the Zoo chest piece. This is a double crit with a crit chance mod. And like on our Ninja Backpack, crit chance. So crit chance mod, all around. And we want to talent it with Obliterate to help us a little bit more additional damage. We are using the named Zoo gloves. This will be the Eagle Grass. This will give us an additional weapon handling with crit damage. Our knee pads is going to be, of course, crit damage with the True Patriot, and holster is crit damage with the holster. So you can change out the True Patriot and use blue cores instead of red cores. It's not going to be that much of a difference. You're not going to lose that much of a damage buff because we're primarily wanting that 500% weapon damage. But I went with a red. I'm very comfortable and I feel very happy with this. With that being said, we are not using the backpack for True Patriot, so our debuffs are going to be 8% amplified weapon damage taken by the enemy, decreased damage dealt by 8%, and of course we only get 2% repairing skills when we shoot the enemy. What I found out about the white is it's really interesting. If they do have a white debuff and you kill them in under 1 second, you do get that additional 2% armor. It's not much, but it helps. As for our skills, you can use anything you want for one of your skills. I like the Striker Drone. It helps get them out when they're hiding behind cover and they're not wanting to pop out. And I do personally like the Crusader Shield, primarily because Ninja Backpack will allow us to get 2 tiers out of that, so it gives us a little bit more defensive capabilities. Alright, let's take a quick look and see how this looks like at the range. Of course, set at named. So we're going to shoot. And as you can see, we're getting easy 700 on our crits, 800 on our crits. But look at that explosion. 4 and 1. 4 million and 1 million. 5 million right there. Didn't even get the second bullet to it. Killed it right away. 4.8 million. Nice big numbers there. Really big numbers. So when it crits, it gives us nice big numbers. So with Hollywood, you need to explode the enemy, you need to pulse the enemy, whatever. This will be really interesting if it does work for Hollywood. But if you're the type of person that likes the explosions when you're but you still want to shoot with an AR, you're going to have the benefit of exploding things with True Patriot and this weapon. Other than that, happy hunting, agents.